Alright, I think we're live now.
We might be live now.
My goodness.
Turn the volume on. Where's the remote?
Oh my gosh. It's okay.
Where's the volume?
We have rewind. We have all of the things. We're going to just rewind it.
Oh my gosh.
Guys,
What a
hello.
chaotic craziness.
That was actually crazy. YouTube was like doing something wild. It was like frozen on the phone. We didn't know what to do. The phone wasn't turning. It's just wild. Like I said, we're very fresh in this.
So we've got it now. It is time for
Hi.
Sister Wives.
Season 18, episode
Episode
5. Yes, okay.
Rental between Christmas and New Year's.
Thank you guys so
Just
much,
having
whoever is
everybody in the same
here.
place again. It already feels festive.
I know we're 5 minutes
What's that
late.
word
It's
when
because
you
we had
just feel
technical
like everything's falling apart and it's bad?
We have all kinds
Oh,
of issues.
yeah, that everything's
Yes.
falling apart and it's bad. I'm trying really hard not to feel like
Yes,
it's the end
it's
of
been
our
wild.
world and like it's just
So-
completely hopeless.
So I'm just making
Here
sure
we
we're
are.
here. Just making sure we're here.
This kind of going through previews of what
Hi,
happened
Amanda.
last week.
And I'm not going to.
Hi.
Hello, Amanda. Nice to see you.
Oh,
Welcome in.
Flames are on the bridge.
yes, thank you
We're
guys
just
so much.
watching the
Hi.
previews from last week. 3
We are-
people in. Hit the thumbs up. It helps us out a lot.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
So we're watching Sister Wives, season 18, episode 5. We have a 5-minute late start, but it's okay. We're gonna fast forward. We have DVR, so it's totally fine. YouTube had some technical difficulties. Yes, Mom needs her glasses because the TV's a little far away. We're at Mom's house tonight, so. But thank you guys so much for being here. So let's get started. Yes, we're gonna just decompress real
Okay.
quick.
So they're walking with the puppy. There's
Yes.
my puppy over there trying to get my pet.
All right, we're at Janelle's house. Thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up.
Yes,
I know
thank
we're
you
like
for joining us.
short-skirted,
Thank you for
but
being here.
we're trying
Ah,
here.
we're crazy
trying.
today.
We
I
are
don't know
trying.
what it means yet, but it's definitely significant. So I just
So-
haven't really spoken to anybody about it.
I do miss a big kitchen. Even that one I had
So they're in a
at
really
rental
small.
was bigger than this.
It's
So-
Janelle and her daughter right now.
Savannah
Thank you guys so
and
much for the
In
thumbs
my
up.
apartment,
Yes,
it's so
thank you.
small.
Appreciate
So
it. Come
I
up.
started thinking, hey, Chris
Come on,
used to
man.
have those
Come on up,
beanbags.
Millie.
So I called
You
her
can
about
watch
it
with
to
us
see
too,
if I
baby.
should buy one. She's like, oh, I'll just give you mine. So she's bringing that
This is Millie.
gigantic beanbag from
And
from
she's
her house.
jealous and she wants to sit on my lap.
That is a beanbag. It's a very big beanbag. Cody and I bought these together a while ago. I don't even like it, and Janelle loves them. So I'm going to be giving it to Janelle.
Oh.
Come in.
So she's bringing her a
I was
beanbag.
going to come in, but I thought, oh my gosh, you have this big thing. Okay, it's not that big.
It's huge.
Let's talk in the chat, whoever's here.
Yes.
Hi.
We know Amanda came in.
We're
Who
just
else
gonna
is here
Bump
tonight?
this back.
That's right.
You can't see.
I know it looks. I know that this department is tiny. It's not aesthetically
You're just really
whatever.
far
And
up.
I've never really been about that. I've always been about functionality and comfort.
There we go. A little bit better. So they're trying to get this beanbag through the door
You know,
of
honestly,
the
Christy
small
and I's
apartment.
relationship was always pretty good, but it was rocky because of the jealousy, because of the comparison. But now, with all of that removed, we're just free to be easy and hang out.
I love them.
So Janelle was talking about how her and Christine's relationship had been rocky because of jealousy.
I live in a townhouse.
Yes.
But now that
Well, my
that's
neighbor
gone,
wants to move.
they are
And
just
I
free to
just
hang
think it
out.
would be really great if you wanted to move in on the other half of the mountain.
Oh, Christine's talking about Janelle moving into the other side of her
I
townhouse.
think I would come. Yeah.
Oh, so she
Like, there's
offered Janelle a
billion
place
thoughts
in her
going through my
townhouse.
head right now. I'm attached here. I have a life here in Flagstaff. But part of me thinks it would be very fun to live next to Christine. I think we would have a lot of fun and a lot of adventures.
I think she
Your
should.
whole house could fit like in my living room. I know. And it's for
You have
so
so
much
much
more a
space.
month. Janelle's not going to move to Utah. She's flat out not going to move to Utah. I know that. I just feel like her living situation is just really, really hard.
Oh.
I know it's hard for her emotionally with Cody and everything, and I've just felt so much freedom.
I just feel bad for
You know
Janelle.
what?
so
They're
much.
living in a small apartment. A
I'm
lot
really
of people
using
live in
that.
small apartments.
But I also feel bad for Janelle
I mean,
because she
I
has
thought that's
nothing. She has
Well,
nothing.
Like I see that there's a lot
She has
of
more than we
used
think
to
she
go
does.
there, and I don't
I
And
don't
why-
think they're very
Her
honest
house
about
is
the
so big
finances
now.
either.
And why is she living in a very small apartment when she's
In
been on
Cromer,
TLC for 10
sometimes
years?
when
It has
it's
nothing.
Well, how much did you pay for that motorhome? Or that
I like that
camper or
motorhome.
that RV or whatever it is.
I want that motorhome. I've
we
said
call it a
to you guys
release.
before, I want that motorhome.
So it's not
Yeah,
like I'm
but-
gonna get a release
Maybe-
overnight.
yeah.
They're
If
expensive.
I want to,
They're at
depending
least
on what
30,
happens
40
with Cody, I don't know. But I thought about
She's in a
maybe
transition
this
period
Yeah.
right now. She
Because
doesn't know
I
what
can
she wants
plug
to
into a
do.
church
Savannah's
or a
finishing up
religious
school, so
community.
she's not going to leave while Savannah's in school.
But again,
No.
it's that dichotomy. I'm so excited to Flagstaff. So I just
But I don't know why, because they did it to the other
I've
teenagers
talked
when
to
they were in
Cody one
Utah.
time
Utah.
just this last couple of
Utah?
weeks.
Utah.
And
They
he was at
uprooted them and
Justin's
moved them to
Christmas
Las
party.
Vegas.
They
I
did.
know that Cody and the boys had a fallout. I know that Cody did not see the boys over Christmas because of it. But because of that, apparently, he didn't see Savannah either over Christmas.
So he didn't
But
see.
No,
he didn't see
I
the
don't
boys
think he's
or
talked to
Savannah
you
over
about
Christmas.
Savannah. No, he
And
hasn't
that's
talked to
sad.
me since
I
November.
mean, what is wrong with him?
Since your birthday.
Let's talk in the chat.
Sarah's
There's
birthday
4
is a big
people here.
day.
Hi guys, happy Sunday. How's
Yes,
everyone's
happy
day going?
Sunday.
We're just watching Sister
He
Wives.
lives
So
a half an hour away. He comes into town.
he hasn't talked to his
It's just this
daughter in a
pattern
month
that
and a
he has.
half.
Why are they still living here? Why?
Why are they still
stay
living?
in this? Oh my God.
Christine's having a meltdown over why they're still there.
Because Cody doesn't go see
The
Janelle
kids.
or Savannah.
Savannah.
I'm so furious at this whole situation.
Okay.
I
You
just-
can't,
I'd be mad too.
You can't give me kisses.
How easy it
I
would
love
be.
you, but
Lily's here tonight. We're at Mom's house.
This is
All he
Maylee.
needs to do
You can see. I'll hold
is
her up a little
God,
bit.
see his kids.
She's
No,
nice little bit.
Hi.
Hi. She's my little baby dog.
Christine and Janelle have kind of
She
banded
thinks
together
she's
with this whole
lost
thing.
on it.
It's basically shattered my world. And I'm in a place where I've been separated from my children
She's not
because they kicked me out of my home or the space that I had with
Oh,
those
that,
children.
Oh,
he got
he's
kicked
separated
out.
from
I
his
haven't
kids
had
because they
the
kicked him out.
emotional
He's
fortitude
always
to
the
be able
victim.
to
Cody is
reach out.
always the victim.
is
Not
the
even knowing
adult.
what to do or say. And the
So
phone
No,
goes
he's
both
the
ways. The
victim.
kids can always
He
call
plays
me.
the victim no
You know,
matter
I'll
what happens.
Reach
Yeah.
out to
Cody
Savannah.
or Cody,
and I'll
the victim.
Bring her Christmas.
happy
It'll be
Sunday.
late, but
Yes, thank you for
eventually
coming
that
in.
will
Thank you
happen.
for watching.
How are you doing?
Thank you for the thumbs up.
I don't know.
Crystal
I don't know. I'm angry at him, mostly.
shattered his
I was
world.
really
Oh yes, I
sad
know,
'cause, you
Amanda.
know,
I can't
My
understand
dad.
him
but
not calling
now I'm just
Savannah
angry
on
at him.
Christmas. Did he only
I know
get gifts?
communication.
I don't
We
know.
want to talk about that. Did he only get gifts to
Nothing for
Robin's
Christmas.
children,
That's
or
what
did
floored
he
me
get
the
them for the
most.
other kids?
Well,
I
he
get
got
that you're
gifts
busy
for
or whatever, but it's
Christine's
Christmas.
kids because
He
Truly
didn't even
and
decide to get home with
Kelty
Truly, Isabelle, and
Isabelle
Kelty back
were
to
at
the
his
vacation.
house after
If I was
Christmas.
Isabelle, I would have never talked to him
It's
again.
just
But
not
that's
his
another
fault.
story for another time.
But
I'm
evidently
sorry.
he's ignoring
Oh,
Janelle's
Janelle
kids
wasn't here.
because Savannah and the boys
We
because
talked
he had
about
a
this.
fallout with the boys.
Yeah,
So he's
I.
taking it out on Savannah.
And so mad. I don't care if he's
Savannah is a
mad.
precious soul.
When you're a
He's-
dad,
We
you're a
love
dad.
Savannah.
And you step up. Now, I've had
He's,
a couple
yeah.
conversations with him just on the
We
phone
love
and
sun-kissed
stuff.
soda. too.
I had to get some
They're
more
just
fresh
listening
today because I haven't had it in a long time.
I said
and
I needed a
I think it's
V8
something
to
nice.
snap back into
Something
reality. So.
Where'd you get that?
It's
Your
gonna
fridge.
switch back. I hope so. I hope so.
Hi guys, happy Sunday. We're just watching Sister Wives.
Hi.
For so long, being married.
Oh,
to
he.
him and not
Oh,
feeling
Mom
any
can't read that
comfort,
first, so she
not
reads
feeling
off the phone. But
I'll go on.
he did get
I
Robin's
just don't like
kids
the
some
same
really
happens, you
nice
know.
gifts.
I just
I
don't
agree.
Like to seem like, oh, God. And Savannah's
Yeah.
feel like this.
It's like
Twitch
he's
of the eye, if you
spending
get it.
some money. But you know, they showed Robin's house last
It's
year.
just happening all over again.
That's episode 2. She has
Is it
so
gonna leave
much
everybody
stuff
for
in her
Robin?
house.
Oh, Christine just said, is he going to leave everybody? So I pause on commercials because I feel like commercials don't matter to us. So Christine just said, is Cody going to leave everybody but Robin? Because he hasn't seen Janelle in over a week and a half, and he hasn't seen Savannah.
So is he just going to... Yeah, I think that he's just pushing them all away.
So we're actually going to fast forward because we are a little bit now.
Oh yeah, let's get caught up.
Yeah, let's get caught up here.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
No, these are previews. So we're gonna get caught up. How's everyone doing?
Yes. What do you guys think? Do you think they should do another season of Sister Wives, or do you think this should be it?
Yeah, do you guys think
Do
there
you
should be
think
another?
it should be the last season,
Hi, everybody.
or do you think they should keep going?
I think that they.
I think it should be the last season.
I don't know. I want to see what happens.
But it's all gonna... I mean, what happens with who? With what?
Yeah, I agree. Hi, everybody. Say hi in the chat. We want to chat with you guys. We're just hanging out on the couch.
Yes.
We're watching Sister Wives. It's just a commercial right now, so I do mute it because I feel like.
So we did get the People magazine. I don't know if you guys got the
Yes,
People magazine.
we
and
did
read
get the People
article.
magazine.
It wasn't that enlightening. I mean, there wasn't much in it. I don't know.
We read it on the airplane.
Right now, like I said, a lot of all of these people make their living off social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically their main
income
stream.
I agree.
So they're going to be careful what they say.
Always.
And what they tell us about the truth.
Yes.
Because they don't want to come back and say this has all been a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they'll lose their fan base.
Yeah.
So they're going to be careful what they do and what they say. And it's all calculated.
But I feel like the season that we've been watching, they've been spilling some tea, honey.
Yes, they have been. They have been sharing some secrets.
Mm-hmm. And that's...
I think we're going to see more of that. Because I think you have 3 women that
are mad. I feel like they're hurt.
They're hurt. They're mad. Homemade gifts. Meri used to make them pajamas all the time.
PJs.
Homemade pajamas, and now she buys them pajamas, I guess.
Yeah, what did they do? I feel like last episode they got so many blankets. Did they just buy all the blankets, or so many?
I don't know.
Too many blankets. Hi guys, what are you guys doing tonight? We're watching Sister Wives. Lots of commercials. We speeded it up though. We were a little bit behind, but we're back on track now.
All right, so it's back on. Here we go.
Work it.
Oh, so they must be at
So
Meri's
Robin's
house.
coming over today. I think she just wanted to chat a little
Robin's
bit.
coming
We
over
just
to
got through the
Meri's.
holidays.
So we're at Meri's house right
and
now.
It was our first holidays since Christine had left.
Oh, Meri has
And
Meri's house there too.
I think we're just gonna chit chat about that.
Why are they outside Mary's house?
Get in there. How are you?
Well, Robin doesn't let her inside her house.
Okay.
Apparently,
So,
Robin loves the cold.
Christmas was crazy.
Hi,
Christmas
TKC
was
4
tragic
car.
for me.
Hi.
I feel like
Apparently,
Cody
they
could
do
have
love the
worked this
cold
out with the
Oh my
boys.
gosh, that
And we
house has
could
a
have
lot
gone
of stuff in
together.
it.
Did you guys see
There
all
was
the
this text chain that
medications?
happened
Did you guys see
last
all the
week
med-
before Christmas.
vitamins,
It was
I think.
about the
I
kids
wanna
getting together,
say
exchanging
it's
gifts and
vitamins,
everything.
but
There was a
still
lot
that's
that
too
happened on the
many
text chain.
things being on the
A lot.
counter with
The end
small
of all of it.
children.
Yes.
And my
Robin just said,
anxiety,
nervous.
I'm done
my
with
anxiety
this,
went from like
and
4 to
obviously
like
it's an evidence
18.5.
utility. And then we heard a couple of days later that she and Cody decided that they weren't safe anymore doing the sibling exchange. I
Oh my
wanted them
gosh.
at my house. I wanted to spend Christmas
Robin,
together.
Then
Why
why
didn't
didn't
you
you
say
say it in the group chat? Everybody
Cody
meet
and
at
the
my
boys.
house at
I didn't think that
noon.
would be fair
Why
to
didn't she say
anybody.
that?
The
She
reason
didn't
She didn't
we didn't
want
get
it.
together
She didn't
for
want it.
Christmas is because at the end of that text chain, there was an obvious division. So it's like, okay, let's just be honest.
So this text, I
where
would
we're
love to see
at.
this text message.
That
Can
was
somebody
an
share the
obvious
text?
separation.
Gwendolyn, share the text.
And then
Somebody, there's like
Isabelle
18 of you.
actually, like,
Someone,
helped us
someone
email
Share
her.
it.
Oh, did they?
you got a lot of views.
So that Cody could do some Christmas with them.
I didn't even know Isabelle was in town.
Really? Yeah. And there's not a lot of
Meri's out of the loop. They're not sharing
Communication.
anything
Wait,
with
hold
Meri
on.
either.
Because Robin says, oh, wait, Meri
Anyways,
goes, I didn't know Isabelle was in town. She's full of it.
It
Yes.
sings.
Um,
It's
she-
sad,
sorry.
purple. I don't honestly know why Robin's
Waving that in my
I am
face.
sorry. So, hold
I
on.
was just crazy.
I'm a pointer.
Crazy lady with
I am
the
a
water
pointer.
bottle.
I'm a pointer. So, hold on.
Really.
Meri goes,
It's hard.
I
because
didn't
I'm sitting
even
here
know
talking to her,
Isabelle was in town.
and I thought
Robin
she knew
goes,
about it.
yeah.
and I felt really bad.
Isabelle was at your
But it's
house, Robin.
frustrating
So
'cause
why didn't
I-
you express
I
that
couldn't
to
control
her
it. I
for Christmas?
They don't
Get to decide.
communicate. This
So-
is all a farce.
Yeah.
Mary and I have
They
an
don't
amicable
communicate
relationship,
outside of the
but we're not
recording.
functioning like a married couple.
I know,
I
you were
visit
like,
them once in a
I'm a,
while.
po- I am a
Like,
pointer. I
sometimes
am a
feel like
pointer.
They're in me with that
just
thing.
better
I'm making me
friends
crazy.
than married.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Sorry.
I'm sitting here trying to
Everyone was
understand it.
probably
Like, I'm trying to
Okay.
I'm trying to understand why with
She's full of it,
Christine.
yes,
I'm trying
she
to
is full.
understand why with the decisions that were made through COVID.
I don't
Like,
think
who
that they
are-
actually
what is
communicate
this? This isn't
on
our
any
family.
level
No, it's
other
not.
than
This isn't the people that I
when
know.
they're recording.
You know, Cody says, well, COVID has just revealed the real us. I'm like, oh, so the 30 years prior to that was all just big lie? If,
She just said it.
that's
COVID has revealed the
I've
real
only been
us,
here for
so the 30
5
years before that was all a big lie.
You know, when I came into the family, I saw like what I thought was a fairly cohesive family. Sure, there was issues, but like they talk like it was so bad, and I'm like, Well, I didn't see that. So
Well,
I'm
because when you
confused.
came into the family, Robin, you
I'm
weren't
trying to
eating day old
understand,
bread.
like, he's
You were
talking
living
about
a high
years and
life,
years ago,
courtesy
there
of
was
TLC
issues
paychecks.
with Christine from the very beginning.
Well, if you're gonna say that, you're gonna say there's issues with me from the very beginning, and look at where he and I are. You know what I mean? Not one of us is perfect.
No one.
In those early years, I mean, yeah, there was a lot of hiccups. There's a lot of emotions, and I think we did not
Are you
too
awake?
shabby
I
of a
am
job.
awake. I'm just watching.
We made it
Mesmerized?
work because we loved the idea of our family. We loved the idea of our family. We loved the idea of 4 adults raising all these
I think
kids
Robin
together as brothers
kind
and
of
sisters.
just has a blind
And
eye
we
to a lot
really
of things that
focused on
she
the big
doesn't want
family
to
unit.
talk
And I
about.
think that
We
their
went public,
intentions when
and
they
there was a
started
lot of pressure on the family.
were a lot different than where they ended
And
up.
there was
Yeah.
a new relationship, and
And
it
I
was all
think
shiny
that
and new. It never really settled
Or Robin just
same
doesn't
way.
give a
as what we had done for the first
anything
15,
about
16,
other
17
people's
years of our
feelings.
marriage.
Yeah.
We kept trying
Nothing
and
ever
kept
settled
trying
the
and kept
same way.
trying and just
Yeah.
yearning for that family unit.
And
But
it
it
never
just
came.
felt different.
It felt different
So
since
they're
Robin's
saying
been here.
they're all saying
I
it's
don't
felt
know. I
different
really just don't
since
know.
Robin
There's a
entered the
lot.
family.
Been there, yeah.
I've decided there's a lot of things. If we're going to have to remake everything, there's a lot of things that would have to be. I'm not even sure I'm really interested.
Like you're over like your marriage with him right now.
Hi Jennifer, how's it going?
Yeah,
Happy
When I talk to
Sunday.
him, I'm like, oh, I sort of remember
Or
the
what?
old
Are you
Cody.
watching
Hi,
Sister Wives with
Jennifer.
us?
I don't know. All I can say is I just know I'm not going back to what we had before. I realized that I
So I
kind of
think
coasted
that
over a lot of
Janelle
things that were
was
problematic for
leaving
me.
the door open.
Like my children
Yeah.
For
feel like there
reconciliation.
was so much
She was.
favoritism
Like she wanted
and
change.
so much inequality in time and resources towards Robin, and I was always
she
fine
really
with it.
wanted the
I was really
program, too.
fine.
Listen,
But
what she
now,
just
going
said,
back
he's
into
always
relationships,
allocated so
starting
much
new, I
time and so
wouldn't
much
do that.
resources toward Robin.
I would want to feel like we were truly more of a couple.
My other
So
dog.
many family members are trying to act like COVID, the experience we've had with COVID, like
So
some
see,
kind of
all this
favoritism I've given to
time,
Robin, time
it's
I've
been a
spent with
deception.
Robin, has been
Because
the past
all
10
this
years.
time, he's been
And
devoting,
that's just a lie. That's just a
allocating his
self-deception.
time to Robin, his resources
Up
to Robin.
until COVID
Yes,
happened,
please like
And
that
they won't
thumbs
admit
up.
that.
Yeah, nobody's admitting it, but I feel
Happy
like
Sunday to you too,
everything
Jennifer.
was
I
feel
hope you
like-
had a great
intact.
weekend.
I feel like
I
some of
still have
these
my
wives are
religious
starting
beliefs,
to
so I
spill the
can't-
tea, and I want
I
it.
can't just
I
say,
want the
okay,
tea.
well, I'm gonna go find somebody else because that doesn't really work for me.
Yeah.
Janelle's over it. She just doesn't want to say yet. Meri has-
Janelle is just clean. I mean,
definitely
Janelle
would
wants
be
to.
open to it.
I don't know.
I mean,
what
frankly,
Janelle-
I am who I am today because I did live plural marriage. And people
Right.
that still live polygamy, I honor their choices,
I love
but I
that
still
Christine.
have a hard time wrapping my mind around why.
See, she
Because I
doesn't
don't
get it.
really
She doesn't
believe
agree with
I
it
could have a
anymore.
divorce
They
unless
just said it.
I don't know.
before
You know what I
COVID.
mean?
It was
I mean,
before
at this
COVID,
point,
yeah.
Cody and I are
Before
Yeah.
COVID.
I haven't
All
talked
this
to
has
him.
been going on
I haven't seen him.
before COVID.
To me,
That's
I
what
think
happened
that pretty much
in
means
the
we're
first
separated,
time.
but I don't know. We've never actually
Listen, this
said
was
the words.
all a hoax.
But I mean, we're
TLC
technically
made them put
undefined.
on
We're
a
probably
like.
still
Well, I don't
married.
think it was all a hoax. I think, like I said, they originally had good intentions. I think that they
Until-
originally had
That
good
is just
intentions.
what
Oh, yeah,
always
pause.
Robin.
Just
If that's
to
what
show their family, their polygamous family, in a good light.
Yes.
I think that things went wrong, very wrong, when Robin entered the family.
yes.
And I think you could put some of that on Robin, but most of it on Cody. And I think they let it happen because here they are. They are living basically in borderline poverty. They had
Yes.
no money.
They
had
didn't have
no
money. They didn't.
They didn't have a lot of
They had a lot of
resources.
kids and
They had a
it's
lot of kids.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there was money. And there were new houses. And there were opportunities. And they were on TV. And now their kids were going to be able to afford things. And they were going to be able to afford things.
Yes.
And Meri wasn't sewing pajamas anymore. She was buying them.
I agree.
Okay? So
I would still
that's
sew
a
pajamas.
that's a big lure to stay.
Yes. Yeah.
So they stayed and they stayed and they stayed until they finally couldn't stay any longer. They were, I mean, and it all crumbled at once because all it took was one of them to leave. And we know that
think
it's been crumbling for years because Meri said that they haven't had a relationship for over a decade.
But I feel like Meri was just hanging on, and then as soon as one left, like that's when it was like. brrrr.
I think that Meri wasn't just hanging on. I think Meri was staying on the show.
Yeah.
And that's what they did.
I love it too. I love her
I love
talking.
Christine talking her smack. Yeah.
Yes.
But, you know, I think Christine, honestly, I had the feeling that back in season 2, when Cody wanted to move to Nevada, and he had married Robin, he wanted to move to Nevada. I had the feeling that Christine did not want to go.
No.
And I have the feeling that Christine was not going to go until
She's seen.
she saw the videos of the new houses.
I can agree.
And she saw those and says, oh my gosh,
This is a new
I'm
life.
going to get to live in a house like that, which she never imagined would be a possibility for her.
Yes. Hi guys, there's 6
And
people here. Please
that
hit the
was
thumbs up.
Extreme motivation for her
That
to
was.
stay.
It was.
And you even see on the episodes, when you go back, if you watch it in season 2, when they're doing the house hunting,
Yeah.
when Meri and Robin and Cody go to Nevada and they send back the videos of the houses that they think they're going to get, which they don't get because they don't qualify. But when they're sending videos of the houses, Christine is just like, oh my gosh, those beautiful homes.
Yeah, she was like mesmerized.
And
by the
so
homes.
she went.
Thank you guys so much for the live.
And she thought that she could make her relationship with Cody better and work.
Mhm.
You saw they were always having this therapist all the time,
Yeah.
constantly. So there's been issues. Shortly after they got to Nevada, though,
So I just
he
mute
divorced
it
Meri
during the
and
commercials.
married Robin.
Yeah, I just mute during the commercials because I feel like those kind of don't matter. So we just kind of like talk during this. But
And
thank
I
you guys so much
honestly
for being
think
here.
his entire relationship with Meri was over when he divorced her and married Robin.
Oh
To own something of her own, an asset. That's why she bought so fast and flagged down. Yes.
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 She had a plan. Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. We appreciate that.
When she sold her house in
Vegas.
Vegas, she
She
immediately
had-
bought a house in
She
Flagstaff.
had a plan.
Well, I don't know, but she wanted
No.
security.
I think she had a
Yes,
plan.
because she never had that life before.
Mhm.
And it was hers, and she wanted to keep it. And I think that the same with Robin. I think that's why Robin wanted the mansion.
I don't know.
And you can say she didn't want it, that Cody talked her into it, but I
No,
think
she wanted the
that's-
mansion.
she wanted it.
Who needs that big?
And she
I don't
had a
know.
lot of stuff in there.
Last episode freaked me out.
And Robin wanted, and that's the reason why Robin wanted to be the legal wife too, because she wanted the assets
I don't think it was because of
and
her
she
kids.
wanted the power.
I hate
No,
to
I
say
don't
it,
think it was
but
because of her
I
kids
don't
either.
think it was because of her
I don't
children.
think it was because of her kids or
Mhm.
anything.
No.
I don't think that her ex-husband was trying to take her kids away from her.
There's a lot of things that her ex-husband's family, not her ex-husband, but his family have said
About
about
her.
Robin. And
And there's a lot of things that Robin said about her ex-husband.
Mhm.
Apparently, they had a terrible marriage,
Yes.
or at least a terrible divorce. But he at no point in time tried to take the kids.
No. Go
Um,
back on. Yeah, he knows.
I don't know. It's
he didn't
weird
try to
because
take those
Cody
kids.
was like,
So Meri and Robin
he
are still
was
sitting
so
outside.
attentive.
A Mary's
like,
home, which
to-
looks
to
pretty
Christine.
nice to me.
Okay.
Which
One
is
of the
a fire
early
pit,
Christmases
like,
that she
outside
was in the
bar.
family, like we were sitting there and he was pulling out all these gifts. All the presents were done and he had given Christine this and Christine this and Christine this, which was great. He made her feel really special, I'm sure. Nothing for me. Not
played
one
everybody.
gift.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I remember at the end, Janelle was like,
I mean, we try to do
"Oh, there's
the
something
most
in my
films that we
room,"
can, but what can you
and
really
he's like,
try
"Oh
not to?
yeah," and so he runs out and he
Okay.
grabs
Yes,
his
she
hoodie
does.
and
So
hands it
she
to me.
did say that her
You know,
ex-husband
too little,
was
too late.
abusive,
Come on.
but
But she
there-
hasn't
Well,
given
that
any.
year.
yeah,
That's not
there's
for me
no
anyway.
So that's
facts on
just
that.
her
I don't
word
remember
against
that, but
his.
Which it
that's
could
sort
be
of
emotional,
place
it
where
could be
sometimes
physical. Either way,
resentments build.
abuse is not okay
And
in
there was
marriage.
something my
a
own
relationship,
life.
But
whatever
we
it
don't
is.
know, and he
Right.
hasn't spoken.
Cody.
No, nobody has
And
said anything
he
about
didn't get
that.
married
Which,
anything.
I mean, you never know.
And I remember asking him, and,
You never
and
know.
like, why
I
didn't
don't
you
want
get
to
married?
accuse somebody of something
And he's like, well, you have
like
to
she
Absolutely
get
not.
has
married.
done without laying out
And I'm
No
like,
proof. Exactly. No
But
proof.
that's proof, no
I would
proof
hate
matter
to
or
say
anything.
somebody did that to somebody
You're still like
without
together,
the
so
facts.
she's your
So
wife.
we don't
without
know.
proof.
Right.
Yes, because that can ruin somebody's life.
Oh,
But I don't
100%.
think she
you-
cared if she ruined his life.
Came in the
No,
picture.
I don't think
Yeah,
she
he
cared
was
at all.
always like, because Cody and I, our relationship has always been, woohoo,
Meri
So, like,
did
a
this
down roller coaster.
about their relationship.
Up and down.
You know,
roller coaster.
and I
Thank you,
remember
hard
there
to
was
trust
this
a liar.
time
Chat
where
room.
It
I
is
really
hard to trust a
appreciate
liar.
it.
told me, you're
Please
getting all this
hit-
extra time. You're like, I'm with you all
It
the
is
time.
hard to trust
and I'm
a
with you
liar.
more than I am
You
Janelle
never
or
know.
Christine. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't see it. So I literally started keeping track, not of where he was,
Right.
but
Just
when he was with me. And
Oh,
I
this is
was
interesting.
less than a third. The only thing it did, honestly, was prove to me that I was right and made me more mad at him.
Well,
Okay, hold
that's
on.
really funny that you had that secret because I have the same one.
Do tell.
So they were keeping
It was
track of
totally like there was
who
like
was
a
spending
month
time
or
with.
two in Vegas
Uh-huh.
where Christine was saying he was never spending time at her house.
Uh-huh.
And I remember kind of going, this is really weird. I feel like he's just really not been here. And so I started tracking it. And yeah, I found the same thing that he wasn't with me as much.
I took a month where I was with Christine in Las Vegas. I stayed at her house like 25 days out of the month. I had 3 other wives complaining, but she quit complaining. And I said, I'm just testing something, but I want to see if this person's going to be happy. And it worked.
Why would you?
But it's like literally the other wives got 1 day, 2 days out of a month. It was ridiculous.
There was definitely a month where Cody was with me more. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, he's going to finally balance out his schedule. This is going to be super awesome.
Was that when
And then it
Trillium
went right back to where we really didn't see him that often. It was only in the evenings. He just preferred to be over at Robin's house the rest of the
Oh,
time.
I don't-
Honestly,
it might
probably
have been.
not.
It might
I mean,
have
who,
been. As much as
who
Robin
the
got
heck
him.
knows?
The rest of the time. The rest of the 59 months. Because he was not at Janelle's house either. And we all know he wasn't at Meri's house.
I think there is a tendency for wives to not see what I'm doing for them, but
Well, if
very
you were
much to
sharing
see
your
what I'm
time
doing
equally,
for
there wouldn't have
somebody
been an
else.
issue. So evidently you
There's
were.
this comparison thing, and it's
Yeah.
just the death of joy.
I don't know. It's weird when I've heard that, like the whole he's not here thing, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
The difference
Like,
between Meri and
he's
Robin's story.
usually really good about
Dear
his schedule.
You know, I think once we moved to
Yeah,
Vegas
she's
and we
blaming
were all in
Christine,
separate homes,
And Mary's not really
it was
blaming
harder
Christine.
for Cody to
And,
move around. And I think the time became very unequal there. That's kind of where it started. He'd be at our houses, but like the majority of his time, he was often at Robin's house.
And Janelle, I believe Janelle.
I
the
believe
majority of his
Janelle.
time,
Space.
he was at Robin's house.
100%. I
If I
believe
was in the
Janelle
garage or if I
over
was working in the
anything.
office, I wasn't with Robin.
Mainly.
I wasn't with Robin all the time, but it's somehow in their heads.
Okay.
They've created this world in the past where I was with Robin all the time, and that's not true because I shared my time equally
Yes.
with my wives.
They
I
don't know
believe
what's going on at my
Janelle.
house. It was always this
Now
assumption.
he's-
It was just like, what exactly? It was an assumption. My kids struggled like crazy, feeling like Cody wasn't around. They talked about it all the time. They talked about how he was so busy with the older kids.
He'd come over like at 5 or 6 in the evening, and he'd come and
Oh,
spend
this is
time.
serious.
Even on the weekends, he would only be there at 5 or 6 in the evening. She knew that Cody was over at her house more than anybody else's. I'm not going to trust someone who says they want family, yet they are fine with Cody only being at their house. That's not a family. That's monogamy.
Robin is gaslighting.
I always thought that she would eventually open herself to a relationship with me, figure that stuff out, figure out whatever her
I
issue
think that
was.
she's just trying
I
to
tried
make
very hard to be kind
Christine
with
out
her.
to be the bad person.
I was
I agree.
constantly holding out an olive branch to Christine, constantly wanting the
I don't
relationship,
think Robin tried to have a
constantly
relationship with anybody.
like trying to ask
Anybody.
her what can I do, and all she ever told me was, "I'm just jealous of you."
Why would she?
There's so many times where Christine and I have had so much fun, and I feel like we really did
She's crying
have
again.
the potential
Every single episode she has cried.
of just having a great
poor
relationship.
me, I'm the victim. Her and Cody
And
are
I just
perfect
never
for each other,
understood
actually.
why we couldn't.
They are both the biggest victims in this whole situation. But I
I just
believe
don't know how
Janelle.
to come to terms
If I
with the
want to
heartbreak
believe
of it.
anybody, I believe Janelle. When she says, "Oh, Cody would come to our
Is it
house,"
just
because he spent most
jealousy?
of his time at Robin's.
I don't know.
If it is, I don't know it, and I would love to know what it was.
So in Vegas, we all did counseling sessions together, all the adults.
I mean,
And the therapy sessions, I was very direct. And I said specifically, the problem is that he prefers Robin and prefers being in Robin's house more than anywhere else. She would just deny it. And she'd just be like, he's not here. And he'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm over your house
Here comes the
equally.
fake tears.
He's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. If it bothered her that she didn't have a relationship
So Christine
with
is
me,
now saying that in
she
all
should
the
have said,
therapy
hey,
sessions,
why
that she brought
don't we
up
have
that
a
he was spending all his
relationship?
time
Can
with
we be
Robin.
friends?
And she
And
would
Robin
deny
was
it.
like, no,
But
he's
I want you to
not.
know, I would have rejected her friendship anyway, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
If Robin approached me and wanted to be friends, I would have not been friends still
I love
because I
that.
couldn't trust her.
Yes.
I just think I want to live separately right now and just be amiable, and let's see what happens.
So you itemizing everything and just because that's what we did. We sat down and I said, "Are we ever going to have this and this and this again?" And he's like, "No, unless you become a better sister wife." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
See, and I'm not
Why does
flying
that-
with that. I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
flying.
No.
He has implied that I need to be a better sister wife, always to Robin. Robin's always the implied person.
Yeah, Robin
There was a
is-
conversation I had with Robin. It was a couple months before they bought the house that they're in now.
I lost my rental. They were selling the house. I was looking for another
So Janelle's
rental,
gonna
and
talk about a
Cody
conversation
was pushing
with
me to
Robin.
buy, and I was really mad about it.
I really felt like it would materially hurt our ability to pay off the property. And
Which it
um,
did.
And
So
I was
Janelle
just
told
kind
Robin
of
that she
talking
felt
to
like
her,
that
and
her
it was
buying the
not
house would
confrontational.
hurt them paying off the
When Cody and I were fighting about it, I told him that she was struggling with it as well as I was. I basically said, we are
Robin-
both struggling with this.
Robin was
I
never
just
struggling. Robin
I was
wanted
trying
that
to get
house.
Cody to listen to the argument.
So he started throwing out this conversation I had with Robin a year and a half before as ammunition to tell me that I was being unreasonable and I was being pushy and I was being mean. And here he is somehow knowing about this conversation. And I'm like, oh, I see the way that this goes now.
Robin
Because I'm
ran
sorry,
straight to
Right
him
to
and got
Cody.
him to go
always
attack
best friends
Janelle.
with your sister
Robin
wife.
is telling Cody,
And
So I
and
think we need to
Cody
get over
is
this.
telling
It-
Robin.
Robin is
but I know it's-
manipulating
Yes,
Cody.
yes.
Cody is
Yeah.
They're
not
both- they're-
okay.
To Janelle.
In my opinion, I don't
think
believe
he
that
cares about
Cody is
Meri.
very
He's
smart.
basically saying because
No,
you're not the best
I don't
sister
think
He's
wife,
that
taking-
he
Robin,
is very.
I'm not interested in having
No.
a relationship with you.
educated and
I don't think that he's very educated.
Yet he wasn't
I
attracted to
don't
her.
think
Oh, yeah,
that
that'd
he
be
is
Meri.
very.
He's full of I'm sorry.
Oh,
knowledgeable.
Christine just said he was full of.
I wanted Christine to be better to everybody and about everybody. There was a lot of complaining
Wow.
about the whole experience in plural marriage.
Here come
And
the fake
somehow or
tears.
another,
Yes,
now
she
she's
cried.
morphed it
She's
to
cried
Robin.
every
It wasn't ever
episode.
really about
All
Robin.
5 episodes
It
of
was
season
about
18, she has cried.
Okay, what Christine?
Her whole
No, Christine.
experience in plural marriage with other wives.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need anything.
He
Like
didn't
living
push
on the other
Janelle
half
and Meri
of
to
the-
work their friendship years ago.
If there was
He's only
no
worried about
ties
Robin.
here,
Yeah.
I would consider.
Oh yeah, he didn't tell
I
Meri
feel
she
bad
was
for
being
even
mean to.
suggesting Janelle to move
He
Janelle.
on right now.
chose
Just-
Robin many.
She has enough on her plate.
Many years.
With not even
That's-
knowing what's happening with her and Cody. She loves him still. She loves him.
See you
They
later.
are
All
spilling
right, see you. Bye.
the beans.
I don't think Cody's going to change. I think that Cody is going to constantly be running around Robin in her life for the rest of his life. And I don't think he has any
I
room
agree.
I don't
for
think he has
Janelle in
any
that way.
room in his life for Janelle either.
No, he's with Robin.
I think
Plural
that
marriage
he's
is
I'm gonna mute
dedicated
it.
to Robin.
I think Robin is just like Cody, and she is a gaslighter.
I wouldn't say that. Robin is manipulative.
Which is.
She has been
Which is,
manipulative from day one.
Which is.
She manipulated Meri. She saw her target, the Brown family and Cody and TLC and being on TV and getting famous and getting money. And instead of, she knew how the game played. She went after Meri. Why did she go after Meri? Because Meri was the legal wife
Right.
and Meri was the one that she had to go through to get to Cody.
Okay.
And once she secured Mary's friendship
She knew she was in.
and got introduced to Cody, then she started manipulating Cody. Yeah. And he was so head over heels in La La Land that he has believed and done everything that she's wanted. But I think it will be his demise because I think she will run them into bankruptcy.
Do you think when they were all in that cul-de-sac in Vegas, Cody was just at Robin's house?
Yeah.
And
I think that
so
it's
why
just
didn't
like
they
that-
say anything when they were in the cul-de-sac, knowing that their husband was seen at Robin's house? Why didn't they say, "Hey, why didn't you come on over to my house tonight?" That's correct. Yes. Why didn't they say, "Hey, why aren't you at my house tonight? You've been at Robin's house for 4 nights straight."
Because that wasn't the script. And now they're done following the script. Because they know this is the last season.
But when they were in Vegas, why didn't they do that?
Because they didn't want to lose it all.
So the wives just like let it happen?
Well, they didn't let it happen. You saw Meri. She went into a state of, I don't know what she was in. Well, I don't know if she was depressed or if she was just sad. She got catfished because she was lonely and unhappy. And she has been. Christine and him were going to marriage counselors like regularly. The whole family was going to counselors. Janelle,
just like if we're in a
even cared.
cul-de-sac and I just see Cody going to Robin's house, I'd probably knock on the door and be like, "Hey, it's my night tonight."
Well, they probably had arguments about it, but not on TV.
Right. I can
We
see
only
that.
saw what they wanted us to see.
Yeah. Okay.
We didn't see the rest of it. Go to Isabelle's surgery because it'd be away from the kids till I'm ready had. I know.
Isabelle's surgery still gets to me. If anyone is regular on this channel, I am a firm believer of Isabelle's surgery, and you should have been at your daughter's surgery. And if I was that daughter, I would never talk to my dad.
And I blame Cody and Robin for that one.
I am
Robin
so
should have
angry.
said, "You go to your daughter, and then you come back in quarantine for 2 weeks. We can live without you for a month. You go be with your daughter."
I am very upset about the Isabelle surgery thing. Like, it holds in my heart. May not affect her anymore. It's affecting me still.
Yeah.
I'm taking it to heart.
He could leave all of his other kids. Oh, and then
Yeah.
when he said they were crying because they got COVID and had to be separated from Aurora.
Oh yeah, because she was in
She
the
had to be
basement.
in the basement.
Weirdo. I'm sorry.
He hasn't talked to Savannah in a month and a half, but he's crying because he didn't get to see Aurora because she was in the basement.
Like I said, I'm very to the heart with that kind of stuff. And if you
I
did that
was
to
done
me,
after that.
I was so done after that. I'm still done.
Yeah, and that's why I think that
I would be
they
so
should
mad.
take season 18 and wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
Finish it off in the stories. We already know Christine's story. She is left. She is getting remarried. Finish up their stories.
I had the back surgery.
They were both there. That's right.
Yeah.
They were both there.
I would have
Because
been
that's
so
where
upset.
parents should be.
Oh.
And yeah.
My dad would have flown anywhere. My husband would fly anywhere for my kids. That's what you do for your kids. And no matter what. And that just makes me still so mad to this day. For her. I'm mad for her. And
I feel sorry for her.
Yeah. And I'm grown and I'm mad for her.
But
You
these kids are moving on with their lives.
And they're realizing how their dad treated them as children. And it's upsetting. And it is going to probably affect them in their adulthood.
Well, what about what happened with
We're
Truly?
back.
So Robin
It's
came
going to
over
affect
today.
them in their
She's
adulthood.
asking
And they just
me
really have to
about
overcome that.
how Cody and Christine's relationship has been through the years and what was she missing and what doesn't she
So Robin's
understand.
asking
angry
about
Robin,
Christine's
I don't
relationship.
understand either.
I want answers. I want to understand. I want to get it. But unless there's a deal breaker going on, a real one,
She was like a
you can
swing
still
set.
figure that out. You go to counseling and you still try to figure that out.
Only if both parties want to.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess so.
I get that Robin's trying to fix it and make it work, but she can't state what happens between Cody and Christine. They have made
Oh
their
yeah,
decision.
he even implied that he wanted her to go
Robin's
alone
belief
and not even have her
of
mother
us
there.
I
is
know,
real
it was
deal
so
breaker.
Oh my
sad.
God.
That doesn't
Kids
matter.
have a chance to
What
break
Robin
the
And they
cycle.
are breaking the
Doesn't
cycle.
They
It
are.
looks like they are
in
breaking
this
the
situation.
cycle.
Yes, they are.
So
I
that's
mean,
good.
total marriage is just hard.
They are.
It just is.
Yeah, he wanted
I
her to
felt
go
like
by
certain
herself.
people are more important to him
This
than
isn't like a
me or my kids.
Yeah.
I felt like he
Bad.
wasn't
Like,
spending
this is your
enough time at
spine.
my house. I felt like that.
I
Like
just
Sadie
didn't
says,
get it.
this
I
is
just
just a
didn't think he
plural
cared.
marriage problem. It was just too much.
Maybe it was.
I don't know if
Maybe
there's
it was
something
too
I'm
much. He
missing.
couldn't handle it.
That's why I'm asking
Robin's-
Meri
she's-
this.
no,
I
there's
wish I could
something she's
ask
missing.
She's
Christine
missing a
and
lot.
Cody.
She needs to open up her eyeballs.
I don't
But
think she's very bright
they're
either.
very skewed in the way that they're thinking right now. It's very much like
But she
everything
is
is
very
bad.
conniving.
And I'm looking for like the truth because I don't understand it. We all committed to this.
You don't understand
Yes.
because he's always at your house, but if he was always at Christine's
that's
house,
you know,
you'd be
that's
upset.
tattooed
Just like
into my
how Christine
soul
was.
for this
Right.
feeling.
Yeah.
Because
She
you,
don't
that's
understand
that's your
she's-
family.
I know.
Right.
She
I know.
went to marriage
Figure it out.
before and she
She
got
was divorced, yeah.
So why didn't she go to counseling?
Thank you
Why didn't
guys
she
so
work it
much
out?
for that thumbs
So
up.
judgmental. What a
Yeah,
hypocrite.
She is. I can't.
A
Where did it
hypocrite.
go? Where's the interest?
Christine
Where's the
and
effort?
Kat needs
Where
to
did
work
it
out her
go?
marriage
I
and get
don't
over it and
know,
go to
Robin.
counseling. But I
can't
divorced my
answer that
husband
for you.
and moved on.
Do you
Down
ever
and
feel
out.
like Robin has
Relationships between sister wives flourish when
like she
No,
has
I
one
feel like
face with
Robin knows
Cody?
exactly what
with
she's
all of
doing
his
all the
wives.
time.
She has
Equal
one
in
face with
financial
Cody and one
resources,
face
equal
with
in
the wife.
time.
She was
As
like,
best as
I
you can,
don't
just
understand
go.
why
We're all
Cody's
human, right?
acting that
And then
way.
especially when a husband
You
has
understand
a
it.
place that he goes
he's
because
always
Robin
with
knows
you.
what she's doing.
he's
Yeah.
respected. That makes
All
it
the
Thank
very,
you
very
guys
hard
so
for
much
the
for the
sister wives
thumbs
to
up.
play
We
on
appreciate it
equal
so
playing
much.
field.
And it helps us out. so
We're just
much.
hanging out with you on the couch watching Sister
But
Wives.
like I think that it has to do with the kids getting older and we don't
I think
need
Mary's
each other.
getting
So
mad
it's
at
like we
Robin.
go off and we do our own things.
I think Meri
Yeah, I'm not
realizes.
done.
She tries to
Well,
erase her
I'm
ex
still
until she
here.
needs the victim card. Yeah.
When Janelle and Christine and I were first
Amanda, yes.
raising our oldest kids, I have so many good memories of that time.
Doing a VCR.
We were there for each other. We had to be there for each other. But I think especially those oldest kids kind of created this bond with each other because of that. I know that Robin feels bad because she was wanting that for all of her kids, even the youngest two, you know, and they just don't have that. I wish that we could have pulled it all together so that all the kids could have had that same experience. To me, this is the family. And Logan and Vegas is still part of the family. You know, Madison and Isabelle. Yeah, but
then they come back and then they
that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
They come back, we go visit, but it's not that. And I don't, it's not that anymore.
Mom had to put the old puppy on the couch.
We just have the holidays and my kids and Janelle's kids and Christine's kids and Mary's daughter, like nobody, there wasn't a lot of
you just
interaction.
hear
There
what she
was
said?
some, but it wasn't that family experience.
She misgendered.
I don't
She did.
care what anybody
Okay,
else is
but
doing.
whatever.
They're not, that's just a
That's
cheap
Either
version
who's
of what a
my
family
opinion.
was.
Either who,
I don't
either way.
care.
So
I always refer to her as Mariah
Who's
Leon.
getting together?
right,
So you know past and present.
right.
Or him. Or
but-
it or they.
Or they.
Them.
They.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm total finished.
Yeah, it's okay.
Special
We're
furniture.
learning together. But
Or how many fancy houses you rent, or anything like that. It's a cheap version.
Robin
It's
is
a broken
breaking down.
version.
She's been denied family.
And these kids, they know it.
They know what you
I don't
did, Robin. They know
know.
what you did to their family.
If or how it can be that anymore. Because Christine has left,
The kids are
and
still
so many
together.
kids gravitate.
Yeah,
to
the
her.
kids all
And
meet
you
up
said that
together.
The
last
kids
year,
wanted
you
to
know,
do a
you're
gift
Yes.
exchange. The
thing,
kids
you know?
met up at
Janelle's what you're
Christmas.
saying, that
Yes,
will
the kids
whatever
all meet.
Rented an
Christine
Airbnb and
does
spent
for
Christmas together.
or
There's never any
Thanksgiving, we'll
tears.
do
She's-
that.
It's all
It's all
manipulation.
I thought naively
Her
that we would be
behavior
able
is
to
just
all
gross.
get
It is just
together
gross.
again
It's an
for
act.
holidays and family
It's
functions
an
and
act for the show.
still have
She doesn't
family
really
reunions
care.
together.
She cares that her
Even
children
with me
had a
leaving,
great Christmas,
I really
and
felt
that's
like
all
we
that
could be
matters to
mature
her.
enough and adult enough. But
Well,
as of right now,
Christine's right
I
though.
don't see that
Even
being
with her
possible.
leaving, they could have
I just
made
don't.
it
There's
work to the
so
point
many
that they
things
could
that
have
are
still
broken
had
now.
family
We're
get-togethers.
just
A
not a
lot of
family
people
anymore.
who are divorced
And we've
Oh,
been
yeah.
unwilling to
I have
change
divorced
in the right
friends.
ways
I
to
have
make this a
my
functional
entire
family.
life,
that
and
do things
they
with
do
their-
Christmas Eve, and then they go to their house Christmas.
many-
But
you
they
know,
also do
When we
Christmas
go
Day.
and give it and give it
together.
and
Oh, we
For the
as
sake
an
of
hold
their
on.
I'm
kids.
giving
As
too much.
adults, I still
And I
have
don't
friends
have
that have
more of
divorced
this to
parents
give.
that
This
are
is
now
so
having children.
dysfunctional.
And guess what? their divorced parents still show up
And you
for
just go,
their
I don't want to live
grandchildren.
like this
Yes.
anymore.
They still show
both
up.
come to the birthday
Events,
parties,
the
and
Christmas
Here's the
day,
thing.
or whatever.
I
It happens.
still
That's what you
see
do as a
value
family.
to the
That's
big
what you do
picture
as a
family.
parent.
Yes, as a parent.
Do I wish that we could all get our crap together and figure things out and
They're not going to.
have
It's
good
too late.
relationships?
They're
Yeah,
done.
absolutely.
Everything's done.
But I don't know what's going to happen.
And the
I don't
damage
know
has been
if
done to
that's
the
even
kids.
possible, or
Yes,
if
the
everybody
kids are
is
done.
that the kids
willing or
will
interested.
stay united and stay together
Love you.
and
With-
still visit each other
I need
and
a
be
reason
together.
why
And you know, they talk
my
about
family
Hunter
got
being
born
everywhere
to
for everyone
siblings.
all the time.
Oh,
But-
I only throw one party. Everyone
So
shows up and
Kelsey
plays
and
nice.
Alan and
Hey,
husband are
that
always
works.
planned
Right.
my
Everyone
50th
play
birthday
nice.
party.
We're here for the kids, or we're here for the grandkids, and that's how we do it. Cody said he's
Just celebrity
was
crush.
never
Have a
there.
big
He wasn't ever
celebrity
there.
Crush. That's all there is to
He
it.
was never
And make
there.
healthy
yeah.
loves to her.
So like I was saying, you show up, you play nice, and that's what you do for your kids or your grandchildren, and that's what you do because you want your kids or your grandchildren to grow up to say, hey, I had both my parents in the same
Grandparents
right,
and-
or I had my Mimi and Papa, my grandma and grandpa all together for Christmas because that's what you want them to grow up as, and that's it.
Yes, and you do it for the kids.
You do it for the kids, and when they grow up, they'll realize what you did, and they'll thank you.
yes,
So.
but I think that the damage has been done
Mm-hmm.
between Cody and the kids.
Cody treated
Not
his grown kids
Christine
like,
and Cody. Christine and Cody, they're done.
oh yeah,
But I think that Christine would have still showed up. Janelle
and
would have
brought the
still showed
kids.
up.
Oh,
Meri would have
Christine.
showed up.
Christine is one of those people
but
that will.
I think that the kids are done with Cody. Some
But-
of the kids are done with Cody.
Christine and Janelle are one of those people that would have shown up on Christmas Day for their kids and played the nice role.
Play nice.
Yes, and then they would have been like, okay, that is what it is.
Yes.
You know, but they would have done that. I feel like any human being with a good soul
But also,
would do that.
there's a reality too that these kids are not grown up. And
Yeah.
the reality of having all your kids
That's right.
together.
Well, one of them said it. One of them said, I don't need the dad role anymore. I'm grown.
But it's not that. I mean, I only have 2 kids. We're not divorced, you and your brother.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have all our holidays together. We don't
No, we
get
don't.
that.
We don't. Because my brother also has,
Has a
family.
wife who has a
Yes.
family too.
And I have a family too.
And she has a husband that has a family.
Yeah, so sometimes we spend the holidays with my husband's family, and sometimes they spend the holidays, with them, and that's
And it's
fine.
better
I'm
now because
grown.
we all
It's
live in
okay.
one place, but
Yeah.
we haven't always lived
But-
in the same state.
We always talk about it every year. Hey, where's Thanksgiving? Hey, where's Christmas Day? Hey, where's Christmas Eve? Where's
Yeah.
where
Cody's
where are all the
gonna
things?
have to do some major damage repair to get his kids
Yeah.
back in his life.
if
I
he
think
wants to do it.
That he has done. I mean, he's gonna have to really do
Try.
some some work
Yeah.
because I don't think they trust him anymore. I think that they lost their trust in him.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Please give us
Yeah, we're having fun with this
We're
now.
just hanging out. I mean, we're trying to get the hang of it. But thank you guys so much for being here. There are 8 people here. Please give us a thumbs
And we
up.
appreciate
Yeah,
all
we're
eight
just
of you.
small. We're just me and Mom here talking about sister wives
And my dogs.
and the doggies. We're at Mom's house tonight. So thank you guys so much for the thumbs up.
Yes.
He didn't seem like he wanted it. Yeah. I feel like honestly, like
He was
wanted
invited. Cody, Robin, and the kids were invited to the Airbnb.
Yeah.
But Cody said he wasn't going.
I also think deep down, like Cody just kind of wanted to be with Robin's kids and her. Like, I feel like he kind of just gave up on everybody else.
Well,
Do you guys not
it's like
feel
he
that
said,
way?
I want to spend Christmas in my home. You consider that your
Your
home?
home?
I thought that was-
Okay, well,
So is Chris. That's,
Like, I'm just
that's so
when he-
telling right there.
like, that's your
him
home.
and Robin's house.
Yeah,
He and Robin live there, and the other he just
That's
goes
his
to
home.
visits the other houses.
right. But don't you have a couple other homes too?
Not
Like-
anymore.
Well, not anymore. But
Well, Christine sold hers, and that's gone. Janelle's
Good for
living in
her.
an apartment.
well, I wonder where Janelle is now, though. Like, is she?
I think-
Did
I
she
don't
move
know.
back? I mean,
I know that she.
that's how it seems. Yeah, that's how it
I
seems.
know that she's been in Utah. She's been at Maddie's.
With the grandbabies.
With the grandbabies, because Maddie just had her third child.
Third. Oh, I think.
And Isabelle is there going to school.
Yes.
Gwen and Garrison and Gabe are all still in Flagstaff. So
yeah.
So she does have ties there in Flag. I mean, it's hard to just up and leave.
It is hard. But
I think she'll end up traveling between
different areas.
Flagstaff and the kids.
Yeah. I mean, grandbabies are a thing, though.
Well, she has Logan, too. We don't see him ever. He doesn't come to anything.
No, he doesn't want to be
part
in
of
it.
this anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Maddie doesn't either. She doesn't appear much anymore either.
We're on.
Yes.
Yeah, some of these kids do not want to be a part of this, and you.
Well, Maddie was on for the Christmas one, but she's not. I mean, she's got 3 kids and a husband. She's not.
She's her own
driving all.
life.
Yeah.
So
And here's
McKelty
and she's
We're
got
on
some
McKelty's.
kids,
I'm going
too.
to plan my
She is a
50th
twins.
birthday
I love
party.
that. Twins are fun.
50th birthday party.
that's right. You're gonna be 50.
So this is
Gwen,
Aspen
Gwen,
I
no,
love being so close to my
Isabel's
girls.
there.
We do this
Is
all
that
the time. We
That
hang
is
out
Isabelle.
all the time as much as possible.
No, that's Isabelle. That's Isabelle.
No, I think that's Aspen.
I can't
For your 50th birthday.
A 1950s party? What? Yes.
Definitely.
That is Aspen.
Yeah.
It's more
Oh,
fun
they
to dress
look
up.
all-
Just saying.
Ice cream bar.
Yes.
Old fashioned soda.
Sunday.
So they're doing
Soda
a 50th
fountain,
part of
ice
her
cream bar,
50th birthday.
all of it.
That sounds like
sock hop. Yes, all of it.
Janelle wants to come really bad.
I won't be inviting Cody or
She'll be
Robin or
gone.
Meri.
They will.
And the kids that I
Yeah,
still
and
have
go
contact
somewhere.
with and I do things
Yeah,
with, they'll
you
all
deserve
be
it.
invited.
Yes.
Yes, but not everybody.
All right, toasting time.
So many of our family gatherings.
Are they drinking wine? Did you see
I didn't feel
that?
like I was really a wife. I just felt like a second
You see
class
them
citizen a
drinking
lot of
wine.
the time. So I really am only going to
didn't
invite
know that.
people that
Well,
I
it-
really
it-
want
it
to
was in a
hang out
wine
with.
class.
That it's going
She's
to
only
be
going to invite
easy
people that
and
she wants there.
relaxing and no
I love that for
drama.
her.
So Grandma Janelle is your ex-husband's mom. I think she's a no-go. And I think that Dad's best friend is a yes. Because
No.
No, Dad's best friend's a no.
I think it's a no.
Dad's best friend and Dad's mom are a
It's sticky. It's sticky situation. You know, it's just it's weird to cross over like that. Invite Cody's mom. I would never invite him. But I really love them a lot. I love a lot of Cody's family.
no. I can invite a certain celebrity. I want to see if I can get.
Oh, she has a celebrity crush. Who's her celebrity crush?
Talk to their accomplices. You should.
Just celebrity crush. I have a big, huge celebrity crush. That's all there is to it.
Okay, who is it?
Kelty loves to harass me about it. And she got me a pillow with him on it and a blanket with him on it for Christmas.
Oh, we didn't say names.
I'm gonna blush. I blush every freaking time. It's so embarrassing. Okay, listen, Shamar Moore. When he says baby girl, he's just beautiful.
I love Shamar too. Crystal
I'm looking
loves
forward to a Hong
Shamar.
Kong
Yes.
birthday. There was always this underlying tension, always.
I think
I don't
this was
have that
filmed
anymore.
before
If my
McKelty
birthday, I
had
won't
the
have that
twins.
anymore. And
It
gosh,
looks like it, yes.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it.
Back at Flagstaff. I don't know why they
All
went
right.
to Flagstaff.
Coming up on a year next month since my mom passed away.
A year since her mom
Oh.
passed away.
She had been running the bed and breakfast,
Mary's
and I'm on my way up there again. You know, I've always
He's
been a
beautiful.
traveler. I like to travel. I love doing road trips. I love listening
Is
to
Meri going to
audiobooks.
tell us right now that she's leaving?
And it's getting to be a lot. My friend Jen is a godsend. She's been living there and taking care of it. I've also been working on growing my online clothing business as well.
Oh, yeah, she has
So-
been online.
I
Yes.
am making some changes. I am going to move my clothing business to Southern Utah.
She's moving to Utah.
I have been splitting myself between locations
She's done.
like so much that I need to get
She's
it all
going
together.
back to you
It
too.
causes me a lot of anxiety because this
She's
is
done.
like a big shift, a
She's
big
been done
move.
for a long time, and
Yeah.
now she knows the show is over.
And
So
Yeah.
there's no point in her staying.
I don't
I
know.
agree.
What
And
it's
like
gonna
I've said
do,
all along, which
you know, within the family.
reinforces
And maybe it won't
my
do anything. Maybe everybody will be like,
Thought process.
theory
Theory,
that
yeah.
they stayed for the money and the show.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all falling
Maybe
apart.
they'll
So
be
Mary's
glad,
like, okay, I'm
but
out of here now.
I really
There's
don't
nothing
know.
left to stay for.
And I'm very nervous to talk to Robin about it because
Why is she scared to talk to Robin? Like Robin's the queen of the land.
I'm leaving as well, which I know she doesn't want. I haven't discussed this really with anybody except for Jen. Like, I haven't even told Robin yet. I'm going to tell her before I even tell Cody, just because I know that she's going to care. He's not going to give a flying rat's ass. So Robin has been very, very clear with me and been like, please don't leave. Please don't leave me.
Don't take your
leave me to do
paycheck.
this
We
alone."
need it.
And
I need to buy more stuff.
I need to buy more artwork.
It's so
He
ugly.
and I don't
It
have
is
a
so ugly.
relationship.
But that's our
Christine has
opinion.
left. I don't
No,
know
that's
where
fine.
him and Janelle stand.
More gingerbread
I just
houses
saw.
and
Come back
stuff.
to Flagstaff.
A
She has
bunch of
too much.
You know, I mean,
knick-knacky
that's-
crap
Listen,
everywhere.
It's
If
not
I went
like
to her
I'm
house, I'd probably have an anxiety
moving
attack.
away from there. I'm
It's
just
not
going
me.
to
I
spend
just like
more
very
concentrated
minimal,
time being
minimalistic,
able to work
yeah.
in businesses
I just don't like a
together
lot. Let
at the
her.
B&B once we
I
get to
actually
that
don't
point.
like anything.
Don't put anything on the
I don't
counter.
want anything on the counters. Don't put anything on the
I'm
counters,
not
please.
leaving Cody.
You're kind of.
Or a cup.
Cody has
No.
All right,
basically
let's see
left
what she
me
says.
already.
Quiet.
You know, things are very
I wanna
obviously
hear
broken,
what she
really
said.
broken between Meri and Cody. And Meri keeps holding out hope. I think that something will happen. But Cody doesn't speak
That's
really
family,
kindly to
for
her.
sure.
He doesn't really watch out for her. It's very sad.
Cody doesn't care about her.
I am always hoping, no matter what the struggle is in a marriage, I'm hoping that it's viable, that we can fix it. Christine's been complaining about plural marriage for 15 years, but we never did fix the problem. She just left. Meri and I are in a very different place where we have taken the time to vet whether this is going to work. It's not just a leave.
I'm not oblivious to the fact that Cody has had conversations about me and has been pretty direct in his non-interest of healing a relationship. But he's never had that conversation with me, and I don't think it's fair for us to make any decisions about our relationship without the two of us having had that conversation.
I saw Cody string Meri along for years, and it was mean and cruel. And I saw that he would have done the same thing to me if I would have stayed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. And now Meri, has wasted
Next time
over a
on
decade
Sister
of her
Okay,
life.
this is next
I
time.
have been talking to a matchmaker. Like the professional kind for famous.
Like the professional kind,
Yeah.
Oh my god, what if I suck at kissing?
So I haven't said anything to Robin yet. So I'm planning on moving my clothing business. And I need to let Robin know because I feel like she's the only one who's really going to care.
This is done. Like, you've made your decision.
It causes me a lot of anxiety that yes.
I have an appointment to meet with Cody. I have not seen
An
him in
appointment?
about 6 weeks. I do think I want to stay
Sweet.
separated.
Really, you want to stay separated?
Yeah, I do. I'm not really inclined to stay in this relationship with Cody. I don't feel like I'm getting what I deserve from him.
Oh
You
my
go,
gosh.
you go. They're all leaving.
They're all gone.
So next week ought to be good.
Yes.
They're just stringing us along, just like Cody's stringing Meri along.
That's TLC though.
Yeah, they just want to make us watch it every week.
Yes.
But thank you for watching. We had 8 thumbs up, and we really
We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We just like to watch Sister Wives.
And we're gonna be adding some short videos and stuff. We're
Yes.
working on it, and we're just. It's kind of
Yeah.
different for us. It's
Yes.
different.
Have a magical Monday, and we will see you guys next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.